I was diagnosed with glaucoma about 8 years ago when I did receive, I guess, an eye infection.
The most dramatic case I have is an 80-year-old person, a male, who had an abdomen that was distended.
It almost took my eye.
And he was in distress.
And I was taken to the hospital on an emergency.
He was actually advised surgery. If he doesn't get surgery, he will die.
An often undiagnosed disease known as valley fever is spreading throughout the Southwest.
I was diagnosed with valley fever.
It's very bad news for humans because this fungus can be deadly.
That attacks your lungs. It almost brought me to my grave.
I went to the hospital and they did a spinal tap, they ran blood, they got me on IVs and morphine and steroids and trying to get the swelling down in my brain. It ended up being viral meningitis.
I went from 240 pounds to 190 pounds within a matter of months.
The swelling in my face, in my abdomen, I had just huge bags under my eyes.
Weeks later that I woke up in the hospital.
I knew that I was really, really sick.
Her doctor, he said, hey, if it wasn't for your physical condition, you might have seen your maker.
I felt that my body chemistry was really compromised, especially during the 6 months of antibiotics. I mean, it's necessary at times, of course, but it also affects the rest of your body, and especially, your colon and so on and so forth.
The intestinal flora, when compromised, reduces our immune abilities. Later on, we'll reveal to you what's lurking inside you.
Colonics has been something that I've been interested in trying for myself for a long time, but it took me getting sick to really decide to take the plunge and do it, I guess.
Hi,
I'm Julie Tyler.
I'm Julie Tyler.
And this
is Colonics TV.
My name is Tiffany Vasugi, and I am a registered nurse. I have worked in labor and delivery, postpartum, antepartum, primarily in women's health care.
Ryan Sykes, from Los Angeles, California. Former ball player, played 6 years professionally in the Arena Football League. Last year was in 2006. One of the regional scouts for USA Football, father of 3.
My name is Sylvester Young. I'm a doctor. Initially, my interest has been in the field of geriatric medicine. And then I got introduced to colon hydrotherapy just by accident.
I had all kind of mixed thoughts going in. Then I did more research about those who actually done it. And I was given, I guess, a prettier picture of the scenario.
And the more I got into it, the more I realized how useful this simple procedure was.
When I came home from the hospital, I realized I put it all together that I hadn't gone to the bathroom. So at that point I was trying to do stool softeners and enemas and whatever I could to get myself to finally go, but nothing was working.
My objective was really to be on a detox, program.
On a Sunday afternoon in Frantic, I thought, hey, what about doing a colonic? Let's try to get these toxins out of me, the steroids, the morphine, everything that I had been on.
What I'm going through right now, I call a healing process. And it helped very much get me to this point.
The foods that I've eaten over the last maybe 4 days or so, here it is on the monitor and it's coming out.
That's when I was utterly amazed.
To me, I'm a medical doctor, and I believe everybody is constipated. Imagine a person that's really stuffed up inside, and it's all tight and tense, and he's hardly able to breathe. Radiologically, it was proven he had impaction.
What I was most shocked about was not the amount of feces that came out, but the amount of bile from the liver dumping.
The things that we consume, and it just stays within a certain region of the colon, the body, and this is a procedure that can release that.
Was amazing to me. I never thought that could be possible.
I just felt like, wow.
I was a regular once a week for at least 6 weeks.
The next morning, I woke up and I felt more clear-headed, and I felt like a little bit less fatigued.
Many of these problems can be resolved simply because of the effect of hydration and clearing of waste, and indirectly it leads to the improvement in the problem.
I walked over, I looked in the mirror, and I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? I look almost normal.
A lot of people don't understand what it is or how it affects you and what to do when the symptoms start to occur.
Within a short time, I was having regular bowel movements.
So for me, I feel like it just kind of rebooted the system a little bit. And I was able to, I believe I went to the bathroom that next day normally without any problems. I believe that everyone should have a colonic because I think everyone has a different experience.
I lived a good lifestyle in terms of my physical condition. That saved me. Colon hydrotherapy, it enhanced me.
I carry out the procedure, I see the outcome, and I know what's coming out and what's causing the problem.
This is like passing motion without making an effort at all.
Exactly.
I don't have any idea how long that would have taken my body to get rid of those toxins that had built up, of all the stuff they were putting in my body. How long that would have taken to do on its own.
Having gone through the colon hydrotherapy, I'm able to answer questions and educate folks on, how important it is to cleanse our colon.
My primary care doctor, she said, yay, can't hurt, honey, go for it. My glaucoma doctor, he said, oh yeah, okay, well, go ahead and try it, okay. I'm making much more progress now with lowering my eye pressure and things like that as I detox my body.
Children, adolescents, adults, every cancer center, every kidney dialysis center. I mean, there are so many people out there that are chronically sick, not even just the acute sicknesses like the viral meningitis that I had, but so many people that could benefit from getting that toxins, getting that medication out of their system. They would feel so much better.
I did it, and it's been great.